Hello everyone, I'm Gary Pace, the County Public Health Officer. Today is Tuesday, September 22nd, and this is the Lake County Coronavirus Update. Recently we have been seeing an upsurge in cases. Currently we are at 516 total cases with 97 active and 11 deaths. Our current case rate is 8.8%, which is the purple tier. Positivity rate is 5.7%, which is in the red tier. Cases around the region and around the state are improving over the last few weeks, while ours in Lake County look to be increasing. One big issue is an outbreak in one of our senior residential facilities over the last few weeks. This appears to be slowing down now, but has unfortunately led to a total of 7 people dying at this point. This facility now has a special COVID ward to keep the infected people separated, and they are following all of the protocols recommended. We are currently analyzing the data to see how much of our rate increase is due to this outbreak and how much is due to ongoing community spread. This outbreak appears to have started due to spread in the community to one of the workers who then came into the facility. In addition, another local facility has a small outbreak at this point. So in terms of data, our data hub has changed recently. Hopefully people will find it as an improvement. The data should be essentially the same, but it is more directly connected to the state sources. If there are questions or concerns, please let us know and we'll try to work on them. The situation is changing so quickly at this time of COVID, and I value the chance to communicate with people so that they can understand what is going on and anticipate any changes. Therefore, I will try to be communicating regularly through press releases and Facebook posts at a minimum of once a week. If you have any questions, you can send them in through the Mohawk email site and they will be answered there or forwarded along to me. And hopefully we can get you the information you need. In terms of the state tier system, we have continued to be in the second most restrictive tier, the red one, for many weeks. Today, information from the state came out letting us know that our data has landed us for the first time in the first week into the purple tier. 2 weeks in this category will force us to move completely into the purple tier, which is the most restrictive. In this category, indoor dining at restaurants must stop, indoor movie theaters must stop, places of worship will have to be outdoor only, gyms and fitness centers must go to outdoor only, museums will be closed, and retail will be open only at 25% capacity, except for essential businesses. This could happen as early as next week. We are in conversation with the state to see if there might be an exception due to the nursing facility outbreak to at least get another week to prepare and maybe bring the case numbers down. Once we would get on the purple tier, we would have to stay on it for a minimum of 3 weeks. Schools. All of the local school districts are currently open, although only 2 are having on-site learning for most students. If we move to purple, the open schools can remain open, but any further openings will have to wait until we get back into the red tier. Precautions. We continue to see that the majority of cases are occurring in households or in gatherings where people are getting together with people outside of their families and many times not taking proper precautions. This pandemic has gone on now for 6 months, which is putting a terrible stress on everyone. Everybody is tired and wanting to get back to normal life, and this is very understandable. We now know a lot more about how to prevent the spread of this virus than we did in the beginning, and it generally boils down to the basics. We are hoping that we can bring the current surge down to previous levels, and the best way to do that is for people to increase their precautions, masking, distancing, staying away from group activities, especially indoor ones, and especially if you or your family work in a setting with a vulnerable group. We did seem to have some real success over the last few months in the agricultural community. The pears have been harvested and packed, and there were no serious outbreaks there. Many workers came from out of the area, lived in congregate living situations, and worked in the packing sheds or other close quarters. The owners, the managers, and the workers all put a lot of effort into taking steps to control the spread of the virus in these risky settings. The success here may have been partly due to luck, but I think it also shows that we can live with some semblance of a normal life by following the standard precautions. So thank you to everyone who's working hard and taking steps to keep the community as safe as possible.